New at 10, look at it right there. The views of Malibu can be breathtaking, but navigating the roads there can sometimes be deadly. Fox 11's Ed Lascos tonight, live at a public meeting tonight on that issue. Ed.
And they're all talking about public safety here on PCH. So you're really talking about two big priorities: how to deal with the high, excessive, dangerous speeds, sometimes over 100 miles an hour, they say, here along PCH. And the second priority, those speeds lead to high head-on crashes, and the death toll has been rising through the years, through the last decade or so. So they are talking about safety now. When we talk to a lot of the folks here who drive this road, they say they live here, and it's not unusual to be driving along and come across a grisly scene like this. Watch. Pacific Coast Highway Malibu, fast becoming one of the deadliest highways in all of LA County.
PCH is dangerous, and that's why we're here. We're trying to help find a solution.
And this is the empty fields that the city...
That's why they are all here, looking at maps, marking down their suggestions, all to make PCH safer.
I've been living here 20 years. I've seen 8 deaths. Most of them were head-on collisions or T-bones from people making U-turns.
Their memories and PCH itself scarred by the violent crashes. Hundreds of crashes in the past 5 years alone, with dozens of deaths. Several already this year, one just a few weeks ago, all mostly due to high, excessive speed.
Even with the speed limit, people are doing 90, 100 miles an hour right past my house. So it's 45 miles per hour, but they're flying by at over 100.
High speeds that bring the threat of head-on crashes, making this idea a popular one with all these groups adding median strips, dividers along PCH.
This median strip to protect head-on collisions from both sides, which is one of the #1 priorities to avoid head-on collisions.
A priority, he says, for those who live here, and a priority for Caltrans to move all the ideas from these maps and put them on the lanes of PCH.
We know that time is of the essence here. We know that there's been accidents here, even fatalities, and we know the community wants something to happen now.
And now live, so you know the rest of the story here. This is the first of several community meetings, everybody getting together, putting together their ideas, their plans, like we've been hearing, rotary circles that cut down on the high speed here along PCH. Another plan, the medians, to divide the north and southbound lanes to prevent those head-on crashes. From all of that, then Caltrans will do some surveys, decide the best plan of action. Then they have to go out, get funding, federal funding. So the bottom line, these improvements sound great, but they could be years, maybe 5 years away or longer before we actually see them here on PCH. For now, we're live, Malibu. Back to the west side we go.